Okay, he said, she said. TV show. So we're doing what we call Gold Digger Edition. Gold Digger Edition. Gold Digger, that just means woman that just love money. Woman that, listen, that's three levels. That's the girl that hides, and there's the girl that's straight direct, and then there's the girl in the middle. I'll explain that. So we have Black Jesus with us. Say hi, Black Jesus.
Like T.S. Willie Drag TV.
Yeah. And then we have Rob with us. Say hi, Rob.
Hello.
Okay, and everybody know I'm Romeo the Professor. Now pay attention. You can email us at he said, she said, TV show at gmail.com. If you emailing us, make sure you email us your name, your age, where you live, Miami, Florida, or wherever, what you do, and if you're single, your relationship status. So, Rob, let me ask you the first question of the Gold Digger edition. So, Jasmine, she's 25. She lives in Miami, Florida. She's a model and she's single. You know how they say they always dating? She asked, how do I make a man think spending money on me is his idea?
Well, the first thing is the hardest thing I think is for women is stop asking for money. I don't like when women ask me for money because I'm a giving type of individual. You gotta make me feel wanted, guys. If you see that I'm ashy, take the lotion and start rubbing that shit on me. If you see I got crust in my eyes, take a tissue, wipe the shit out. You know what I mean? If you feel like I'm bored, scratch my back. Give me if you see me stretching, give me a massage. Make me feel wanted. And every day I need to get my dick sucked and I need to have sex every day. That's all. It's very simple, and I will give you the world. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, I have to release. I feel
Fuck
like
that guy, man.
if I have if I have too much sperm in me, I feel like I gotta squeeze that shit out. You gotta milk me out. Like I'm like I'm like a human cow. You gotta take the fucking milk out of my fucking testicles,
Fuck
basically.
that guy. Fuck that guy.
Hey, hey, Black Jesus, let me ask you this question. All right, Brianna, she's 28. She lives in Los Angeles, California. She's an influencer. She's single. She asks, what's the best way to get a man to pay her bills without asking?
You're so pussy. That nigga so bad. Don't get the money without asking. Just bend over here and shit. See, the problem is they don't just want to give it. They want to do that run around shit, even for the money too now. You know what I'm saying? You give money, they still want to try to play a little hard to get like they work more than the goddamn money. So, you know what I'm saying? It's sometimes y'all should just give it to the man. You give it to the man, he gonna give you the money. Like you trap him with the pussy. And you can say whatever you want. And nigga buy you a house and everything. Shit. Nigga make you
Okay,
go to school and pay for that.
okay, I'm gonna tell y'all about me in my career, okay? Because you know, right now I'm retired, but in my career, this is what I do. First of all, I would say from the age 25 up, I only mess with girls 8 and 9s and 10s. But when I was 21, 22, I told you I knocked off Agatha and she was ugly. But that coochie was tight.
Good
So,
dog, good dog. Dog.
hey, Black Jesus know who I'm talking about.
You her little dog. That's my whole guy. I see her every day, dog. Dog.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's my
Okay,
dog,
so
man.
pay attention. Pay attention.
Um,
This is what I do.
what do you
And
do?
Rob can concur. Soon as I see a girl that's an 8 and 9 that I really like her, I know she's gonna be my girl, regardless. 100 for 100. I'm gonna tell you why. Whether she like me, like my car, or like where I live, or want my money, I don't care. She's gonna be my woman. Immediately when I start talking to her, first thing I say, "What's your rent?" If she say her rent $1,300 a month, guess what? I got half on it. I got 700. And I only like women that have a kid. Okay, the reason why they cannot move, they don't have access of movement, so they got to be home. You know what I'm saying? So me, I like paying the bills immediately, so a woman never really have to ask me to pay money. So all right, so we can't do Monique. We can't do Monique, Rob. She's Monique. She emailed us. She's 30 years old. She lives in Atlanta, Georgia. She's a boutique owner and she's single. This is what she said, Rob. How do I get a man to put me on his credit card? Oh my God, this is a real gold digger.
On that case, you need to find your white man.
Why these people?
In that case, you need to find
Wait,
your white man, a Chinese or Indian with good credit. Baby, I like to pay
this
cash for my shit. I got bad credit.
is
Hey, Black Jesus. The next one's yours. Her name is
okay. Wait a minute.
Tiana. She's 26. Remember I told y'all we had a lot of we surveyed 50 people. We asked 50 questions, but I took most of the girls. I took 15 people, 10 girls and 5 guys. So Tiana,
Okay.
she's 26. Black Jesus. She lives in New York, New York. She's a socialite single. Whenever they say they socialite single, you know what that means. They just be on Tinder and they just go on mad dates. So she
All right.
said, how do I get a man to give me a monthly allowance?
Like I said before, just give him the pussy. Just get out of the pussy. You don't gotta ask the question. Any woman that gotta ask the question, she's dumb as fuck. Because like God gave you this awesome ass shit. Just don't misuse it. Make sure you clean it and stuff like that. That shit, dog. That's the only thing that I see that could make money. And they just don't know how to keep that shit in their hand. That's why they keep asking for more. But go ahead.
What'd you say, Rob?
With Tiana, I would basically strongly advise you find a rich nigga, a nigga with bread, a nigga that have money, and they're not stingy. A nigga like Romeo, kind of like me, and I have no problem
I ain't
paying your
like
bill,
that.
baby. I have
I ain't
no.
like that.
What
Hey,
for the what for the I mean
no, Black
Black
Jesus.
Jesus,
Black.
Oh,
Black Jesus, you gotta talk to him, right? Give him a nice spliff, you know what I mean? Then he put you on too.
and you gonna cut that part out, dog.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna cut that part out. Don't worry. Okay, so I'm gonna tell y'all my personality. I want all of y'all to share your personality when it comes to a woman. Okay, so
Okay.
I love pen. I love pen. Like I told you, I love pen. I ain't gonna lie. Um, as soon as you know something, the very first car I bought a woman, I was 24. I was 24 years old. I bought it for my Haitian girlfriend. Her name starts with a D. Black Jesus know who I'm talking about. I bought a car for five hundred
Yeah.
dollars. I was with her, and then the second car I bought it for a girl. I don't say her name. Her name Marva. So I bought a car for her. I put $3,000 down, and then Safar financed the car. That's the second car I bought, and I was 24 years old. The third car I bought for a woman, I bought for a woman named Francis. I'm just saying names. Hey, Rob
You know,
laughing,
dog.
Black people laughing. I was 25
Look,
years old. I bought her a Saturn. I bought her a Saturn for $1,200. I bought in my career over 20 cars. And then I moved up. When I became, listen, I bought Range Rovers cash. I bought Mercedes cash, CLS cash. Um, and I became a Mercedes guy. So listen, I love spending. So I love giving a
dog.
woman an allowance. But understand this. Your coochie can't smell. It gotta be clean. You can't have no other DNA in it. I don't play that. You know what I'm saying? And I'll do my part. Because I remember in 2012 I was giving a woman $2,000 allowance. Okay, so that's how it is. All right, so Rob, we kind of move to the next question. Okay, so
Really,
you
boy,
know
that was
you,
it's like, boy, you were
Not
just
not
so
only you
cynical.
buy cars, you buy houses.
Oh shit! Now you know. Hey, y'all better listen. Oh, look, hey, listen. All y'all pussies. Hey, what's the magic?
hey
Go ahead.
hey Black Jesus, we got
What's
this
up?
question. So her name is Rochelle. She's 32 years old. She lives in Los Angeles. She's a beauty influencer. She sent her question. How do you convince she's engaged. She said, how do you convince a man to put a house in your name instead of his? That is a gold digger.
How? All you
Yeah.
gotta do is bend over. All you gotta do is bend over, get on. That's simple. What's wrong with that?
So
She
so
must not
so
know
if a
she got
girl gave you
pussy.
the vagina, your home that you have in Orlando, you'll put in her name.
Look at what you saying, dog. I don't know, dog. You wish I was your home. You know what I'm saying? We gotta be fucked up. Put your home in Orlando and buy it. We gotta be fucked up. For some pussy?
Hey,
Fuck that. Oh, no.
hey,
No,
Rob, what you say?
Hmm.
What you say? She said, "How do you convince a man to put a house in your name instead of his?"
Having a high IRS debt.
I understand that. I understand that. I understand that. I understand that one real good.
I don't know what you're talking about.
So I had put homes in a woman name. Back in my days, I remember I was going through some legal issues, and I put homes in two girls' names. I put two homes in one and two homes on the other, and I owned them free and clear. And then each home was rented. Was we were collecting $1,000 off each, so that's like $4,000. One girl I gave her 2,000, and the other girl I gave her 2,000, and I did that for about 2 years. But I already had another deed that when I did that, I made them notarize, and I just kept the deed. And after I was
Mm.
done with my legal issues, I recorded the deed and put it back in my name. So I did do that. But like I told y'all,
Uh-huh.
the girls I mess with, or the girls back in the days, because right now I'm retired, but back in the days, like they're good girls. I don't mess with. I don't like girls who work at a club. I don't like girls who are bottle dancers. I like girls who work at HR, who are RN, who's in college, got something to lose. Um, Rob, what type of girls you like?
Oh, now I love nurses
Why?
because they took care of me. When I caught my stroke, that you know what I mean, that took care of me.
You had a
And
stroke?
God
yeah, I had a stroke. Yeah,
damn.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, for the we all
Black
got hit with
Jesus,
the
Black
heebie-jeebies.
Jesus.
God, chill, right?
Hey, we all getting hit by the heebie-jeebies sometimes. You heard?
Hey,
Y'all
hey,
know, man.
just to let y'all know, I'm recovering from cancer twice. I had bone marrow cancer in 2014, and I had bone marrow transplant again in 2024. So, hey, that's why we say all of us here we got 90 years of experience. I got 30. Black Jesus got 30. Rob got 30. Black Jesus sometimes like hiding, so he ain't gonna say his problems. If he wants to, he can share his problem, but it is what it is.
Just learn, just learn. I had to cook for Black
Hey,
Jesus.
chill, don't say no, no, man. Look, y'all, man. Like Jesus, man. Go ahead, man. Ask another question.
Okay,
Keep talking on this.
so we gave you the episode. I would like to say, people, thank you for listening. Again, remember, just as he said, she said, TV show at
At
gmail.com.
gmail.com. And I want to give Black Jesus time so he could give you guys his information with his TV. He basically influenced us too, basically, because he had this TV show and all those things for decades and decades. And Black Jesus, tell them where they can hear and find you.
This is Black Jesus 23 straight live with Robin in the Professor, the veteran Romeo. You know what I'm saying? We straight live up from Dairy B33444. Come get your HED, your whole educational development, and we straight live. Thanks for that down. Black Jesus, get out that go to. And then both said, Amen. That's all I
Oh,
learned,
okay.
dog.
Now the next episode you're gonna listen to, we're not going to answer people questions. We're going to be honest and tell our
Well,
truth. When I say tell our truth, we're going to say, uh, uh, have we ever knocked off a virgin before? Have we all ever knocked off a fantasy woman before? Have we ever knocked off a girl that was deaf before? Or have we ever knocked off a girl that couldn't walk before? We're gonna tell the truth. So that's on the next episode because a lot of people just want honesty because a lot of people don't give honesty. And we're gonna tell the truth whether a woman took our money and ran with it, with the they did us wrong, were we in love and we start crying, things like that. Okay, this is He Said, She Said TV show at gmail.com. Send your questions, share, follow us. Okay,
Subscribe.